Hello, everybody, and welcome to your daily tarot advice. This is for Wednesday, June 13th, 2018. All timestamps for each sign are listed in the description box below. I will start with Sagittarius, so if you are not Sagittarius, go ahead and go to your timestamp. Hello, Sagittarius. Let's see what your overall energy or advice is, depending on what card comes out for today. All right, so we have a hidden gift. Sadness and ending a new beginning. So something that you may have been challenged with, or something that hasn't been working out for you in the days or weeks up to today, may finally bring about some resolution for today. Either you have a new beginning with whatever it is, or you come into an understanding and acceptance for what it is. So since this is general, apply this to where it fits in your life. Something that you've really been wanting or working towards. It could be like you and somebody else just aren't seeing eye to eye. It could be something at your job. It could be your bills. It could be something about yourself. It's different for everybody. But with this, it's saying, listen, release and surrender, because there's a hidden gift. So the challenge or the contrast, the rejection, whatever has happened for a purpose, and it's either leading you to a new beginning with that same particular person or situation, or it's bringing about an understanding of why it didn't work out and something else is showing up in its place, hence a hidden gift. So let's pull some tarot cards to see what exactly the universe wants to elaborate with this card. Definitely feels more of a positive energy rather than a negative, like we're getting over this, or we're coming to the completion of this, whatever you've been dealing with lately. Okay. Yeah, because on this side, this is, we're coming to the other side of the Five of Cups. This is the initial sadness, and this is where we're not feeling as bad and we're deciding what we should do. And you see this new rose, this rose here, this is an indication of new growth. So a new beginning, a hidden gift, right? So positive. We have the Hermit, so you could be dealing with a Virgo, or this is where you're kind of just keeping yourself at arm's length from everybody today, because this is really what's going on in your internal world, what's on your mind, what's in your heart. But look at here, yes, like I said, it's all going to be okay. This is victory, and this is the best side of this card. On this side, it's a little rough. It's still victory, a little rough, but on this side, you're happy, you're being acknowledged, you're being noticed. So it's like here with the Hermit card, we're, closed up, we're hidden away. We might just be at home today, not talking to anybody, not reaching out to anybody, but I feel more like you're keeping this sadness internalized, like you're not really expressing it to anybody with this Hermit. But listen, again, it's all going to work out okay, and you're going into a victory, which is this new beginning, the hidden gift. Something new is showing up, or you are having making amends with whatever person or situation has put you into this energy. So overall, Sagittarius, if you start out the day feeling a little blue, you will definitely be happy by the end of the day with the way everything unfolds for you, okay? So hang in there, know that it's going to get better. either something's coming or you're getting some sort of deep understanding, which either way, it's like whatever happens, everything is okay for you. All right. So those are your messages for today, Sagittarius. I am wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello, Capricorn. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Ooh, we have the Enchanted Forest, mystery, magic, excitement. So this is a lovely energy for the day. It's more of an upliftment. It's exciting. There may be something going on in your life where it's a bit elusive. It's a mystery. You can't see the forest beyond the trees type of energy, but this is positive, okay? It's pretty much saying, like, take the risk, take the leap of faith, do what you got to do to move forward, and don't be afraid, even if you can't see, you know, everything for what it really is right now. This is very positive energy. So let's pull some tarot cards to see what has you so enchanted here. This could be like a new idea for something you want to achieve for yourself. This could be how you're feeling about somebody else. This could be like you're applying for a job that you're not quite sure if you're qualified for, but you're like, I'm going to take the chance and do it type of energy, which this is like the encouragement, yes, do it. Overall, with mystery, magic, and excitement, it's a good day. Some unexpected positive things could happen and come your way today. So let's pull some tarot to see what this Enchanted Forest is talking about specifically. And I swear, like, when I start shuffling cards, my guinea pig starts going to town on her little water thing, and I think she's like just trying to make the same noise that I'm making, like shuffling the cards. I don't know. Okay, so we had these two fall out. We have the Emperor in this position, which could represent an Aries or your boss, somebody in a position of power and authority, perhaps your dad, you know, somebody like that, somebody you admire. Or this is your energy where you are trying to be very serious, very focused on the task at hand, be responsible, maybe not have too much fun. But with the Eight of Cups paired up right next to it, it's like, you know, if that's you, if you're just being just very nose to the grindstone, like, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, I've got to be responsible about this. It's like today we're kind of walking away from that heavier energy, and we're wanting to have fun because the third card here is this Eight of Swords. So we have two eights here, and then we have a 4. So 4s and 8s for Capricorn. And I actually have to keep an eye on the clock when I'm doing readings to make sure I don't extend beyond my battery life. And I actually started your reading at 8:18. So it is 8:22 as we speak right now. So Capricorn, listen, today is a day to have fun, to be loose, to lighten up, to not restrict yourself with responsibility. And with this restriction, it's like really in your own mind, like you're setting this prison up in your own mind where you're like, I've got to do this, this, and this, and, you know, I don't have time to have this conversation or to relax or just to snuggle with my honey, like whatever it is for you. Today is the day to throw that to the wind and really allow, you know, the mystery of life, the excitement, the magic of life to take hold of you and not be so responsible and serious today. Like, that's really your overall message is don't be responsible, don't be serious, enjoy yourself. You know, don't be afraid to take a risk today. It could really work out in your favor. And you know, relax. And if that's not you, then this is who you are dealing with. And it's like, they're just too much. Like if you are dealing with somebody who is very serious, very responsible, in your face, like it's got to be this way, it's got to be that way, today might be a day to really pull back and walk away from that energy as much as you can. And you might feel like, no, I can't do that. But again, it's a restriction of your own mind. If you open yourself up to the possibilities, which is this enchanted forest right here, you might find yourself pleasantly surprised as to what you come up with, Capricorn, or what comes your way today. So those are your messages. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Aquarius. Let's see what your messages are for today. I'm going to pull a Gaia Oracle to see what your overall energy or advice is for today. Ooh, we have apprehension. So, Aquarius, today we might be feeling a little nervous or anxious, insecure about something that we have to deal with today, a person we have to deal with today. It could not even have to be with any specific thing that you have to do today. It could be about something that's been on your mind. Maybe you have an idea that you want to bring into reality. Maybe you want to go back to school. Maybe you want to change your career path. Maybe you want out of your relationship. Maybe you want to tell somebody that you have a crush on, that you like them. Like, it's endless. This is a general reading. So what you're feeling nervous about today could really be anything. So you have to apply this to where it fits in your life. What are you really anxious about? What's been on your mind? What are you afraid of? Because this says moving out into the world, doubt and fear. And since I'm having to clear my throat, I feel like many of you, this is either expressing your truth, or, you know, being honest with yourself about something, or a conversation that you may have to have with somebody. So no matter what it is that you are having anxiety about, this card is saying, listen, there's no reason to fear. Even if you stumble and you fall a little bit, you will be very well received, and ultimately you will achieve the success that you desire. It's just you've got to take that first step and put fear in the back seat and not let it control you or make you procrastinate or hold you back on any level, because you will be successful. At least with this card here. So let's pull some tarot to get more information about this. And I was saying in Capricorn's reading, and look at the Earth King flies out as I'm saying Capricorn. If you can hear my guinea pig, she's going to town on her little water bottle. I feel like the moment she hears me shuffling cards, she's like, oh, I've got to compete with this sound. I've got to make that sound too, to the best of my ability, I swear. And she just plops down and lays right in front of that water bottle the whole time I am reading. And then you'll hear her chime in, so it's pretty cute. Maybe when she chimes in, that's when it's super important information. Oh, look at that. We'll take that as a yes. Oh, and now she went into her house. She's like, I have been heard. Okay, so we have the Hierophant in this position. You could be dealing with the Taurus on this matter, as that Earth King did fly out as I just began to shuffle. Otherwise, this is like you're seeing beyond the dogma. You're seeing beyond, in this situation, I feel like whatever your fear-based thoughts are, or whatever that energy is that's causing the apprehension, it's like you see beyond it, but somehow it still has some power over you, even though you know that it shouldn't. Yeah, because look at this. Now we have this Ten of Wands. So it's like, yeah, this is a burden on you. And I feel like the burden is either more of the anxiety associated with this, or like maybe believing as though you're not enough, like you can't handle this, or maybe that this is all on you and you don't know if you can handle it all on your own. But we end with the Six of Pentacles in this position, which is saying you will succeed. So despite your fear, as I have already said, you will have success. Here's a confirmation of that. It's like, just take the first step, Aquarius. Don't be afraid. If you stumble, if you fall, if there's any sort of rejection, it doesn't work out exactly as you plan, it's all okay. It's like, no, you're going to succeed. You've just got to start down this path. You've got to take the first step, as heavy or as hard as that might feel, and you will have success. So those are your messages for today, Aquarius. Take the first step, have no fear. You are guaranteed success, okay? So I am wishing you guys all the very best. Take care. Hello, Pisces. Let's see what your overall energy is for the day, or advice is for the day. Ooh, we have the dream. So something is revealed, insight, breakthrough. This is a great energy for the day, Pisces. If you had a pretty profound dream the night before or tonight, I would highly recommend you document it upon waking, because there's information coming through for you in that dream. It's more like it would be a confirmation of something you already know, and like here you're dreaming it. Or, you know, today somebody, a friend of yours, could be giving you some advice, or you guys could be talking about something completely unrelated, and whatever the conversation is about, it like gives you this aha moment, this breakthrough in your thinking. It creates a solution or a resolution to something that, you know, you've been questioning or needing a solution for. Also, if something's really heavy on your mind and you reach out to a trusted friend, the advice that they give you is going to be very sound and solid, okay? So we'll pull some tarot to see more specifically where this is playing out in your life. But Pisces, really great energy. Pay attention to what everybody's saying to you today. The advice that you're receiving today is solid and sound, and you can trust it. If you have a dream, it could be that it's, you know, prophetic, like you're seeing things that are to come or to unfold, or you receive the answer or the solution inside of your dream. And even upon waking, if it seems like, whoa, that doesn't seem like it could be, trust it. This is your confirmation of yes, you are receiving sound advice through trusted friends, or through your dreamland with your spirit guides. So let's pull some tarot to see exactly what that is referring to. And if you're trying to make a dream into reality, you might receive some insight today on how you can better make that happen, okay? So keep your eyes and ears and all your senses wide awake and open today. All right, so we had the Hermit fly out. So some of you, this could be involving a Virgo. But with this, it's like we've got to kind of go within and process, you know, the information we're receiving, the dream we have. We're just kind of keeping things to ourselves, which is interesting. This, I feel, keep it all to yourself. Only open up to a truly trusted resource today about whatever it is, you know. This is something you want to keep on the down low for some reason. I don't know why, because it feels super positive. It doesn't feel negative on any level, but it's just like, whatever's discussed today, you keep on the down low. You're not telling everybody. If you're normally super outgoing and not super private, today take a different stance. Only open up to trusted resources. If you have this amazing dream, it might be best not to share it with anybody and just document it, and then take the prompted and inspired steps that you receive to do to move towards it, okay? But this is all about being in the inner self today. And now we have this Knight of Wands, which could represent a fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. But on this side, it's like, no, I want some excitement. I want to go on an adventure. I want all these really big things. And so I think that's why we're kind of keeping it to ourselves, or only talking to a trusted resource. And very interesting, next is the Death card, which this could represent a Scorpio. So this could be where, because this is all about second chances, you know, we'll do better in the future. So this could be where this has nothing to do with you entirely, but maybe two people are getting back together and you know about it, but they tell you to keep it on the low because it'll be really frowned upon. Or maybe you're thinking of reuniting with somebody today, and it's like it's everything you want, but again, it's like you're keeping it to yourself. And I'm saying, like, this is something we really want. This is a positive energy for Pisces. Like, whatever's going on, whether this is happening to you specifically, or this is happening to somebody you know, it's like it's happiness all the way around, okay? Very happiness. And then the next card would be another fire energy. So yeah, Pisces, today, keep things to yourself, you know, and it's what you don't want to get out, what you don't want talked about or gossiped about, keep to yourself. Only open up to truly trusted resources if you need advice. And again, if you have just like a crazy dream, document it, because we have the wish card here. Something is coming true for Pisces. There's a second chance at something for Pisces, and this is general advice for the day. So it could be a relationship, it could be a long lost dream, it could be, you know, something very unexpected. You could have a dream, and in your dream you're told to do XYZ, and you wake up and in reality you do XYZ, and it brings forth some sort of wish, okay? Very positive energy for Pisces today. I absolutely love it. I am wishing you guys all the very best. Take care. Hello, Aries. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. We have perception. So Aries, today, beyond the veil of illusion. Today is a day to really pay attention to everybody and everything that's going on around you, especially if you kind of have a sense that things aren't exactly as they appear. That could be the case. For other Aries, this could be where you are perceiving something one way and it's truly not the way that you think it is. This would be more like fear-based, like you're really worried that XYZ is happening, and that would be the worst thing in the world if it was, but it's just a fear. XYZ isn't really happening. You're coming to that conclusion based on like scant evidence, okay? So this, you have to apply it truly where it fits. We'll get more information when I pull the tarot, all right? So if something feels off today, you know, look at it closer, but don't analyze it like with nervous thinking. Really look at it, you know, and then if you have to, talk to somebody else about it, but state only the facts, not your emotional attachment to it or your fear, all right? Just state the facts and they'll be able to help you see things as they truly are. But it's kind of like I can't pick one side or the other. Some of you, I feel like there is something that you need to see. It could be positive or negative. And for others of you, it's like you're creating this reality that isn't really existing, and you need to like kind of come back down to earth so that you can see things for what they truly are, opposed to, you know, what you think they are. And Neptune is about to retrograde, so many of us are going to be dealing with that confliction between our intuition and our insecurity, and, you know, being able to properly decipher what's really going on and read those energies. So let's pull some tarot, Aries, and see what it has to add about this perception card. All right, so we have the Magician. Again, with perception, if you feel like somebody's a joker, this to me very much means they a joker, okay? They are a joker, but you have the ability to see beyond, okay? Yes, you have the ability for clarity. You will see the truth. The truth comes to you. You are holding the sword of truth. And look, these are both ones. And now, look here, we have the Seven of Swords. Aries, if you think somebody is not on the up and up, but you, like, your gut is telling you they're not on the up and up, but, like, everything they're saying to you is, like, telling you that they are on the up and up, you need to listen to your gut. There is something going on here that you're not fully aware of, but you're feeling it. Or if you're fully aware of it, it's like somebody's lying to you about it. Like, they're not giving you the full picture. They're being the magician. They're creating a veil over your eyes. But Aries, you have a moment of truth today. You will know. You will find out. You maybe it's like you've always known, and today is the day where it just hits you like lightning, and you're like, nope, no more. I'm not going to do it. This might be where you're just watching this play out in somebody else's life, or if you have a friend or somebody close to you and, you know, somebody's pulled the wool over their eyes, here's your confirmation, and you should tell them, like, today, set them straight. You might need to be the sword of truth and bring them back down to reality, okay? Really apply this where it fits in your life. But if you feel like somebody's a joker, Aries, you are not wrong. You are not wrong today, all right? You will see the truth, like the truth comes to you today. So, if that wasn't the Seven of Swords, because you know I always want to be positive, if that wasn't the Seven of Swords, I would feel different. But because that is the Seven of Swords, I feel like somebody is being shady. I'm sorry, Aries. Daily tarot advice is to give you that advice about what you may encounter today and give you the upper hand in dealing in your situations. And so for you guys, definitely 100%, I feel like somebody is being shady, and you already kind of know where it's happening. You just need to pull the veil over from your eyes so that you can see the joker for who and what they truly are, okay? So, sorry, Aries, I wish it was better. I am wishing you guys a wonderful day anyways, and, you know, you will have to let me know. So, take care. Hello, Taurus. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. All right, so we have the Goddess of Creation, Transformation, Creativity, Wholeness. Taurus, this is a memo from the universe giving you permission to take a much needed break, okay? And this is also saying that by taking a break, you're not going to lose any momentum. It's just that you are in danger of running out of steam. And once you're out of steam, you don't have any drive. You don't have any motivation. You don't have any creativity. You don't have any passion to draw from within. And this is like, hey, Taurus, you really need to step back, take a break, and recharge your batteries. This could be about life overall in general, or it could be about a certain situation in your life or a certain person in your life. You apply it how it fits to your, you know, personal reality. Where is it that you need a break and you need to take a step back? This is the universe giving you permission to do so. And within that break, that rest, there's a transformation that takes place within you, and you're filled back to capacity in your spirit, in your heart, and physically. Like you just are going to be rejuvenated if you take a break, if you take a step back, if you let something kind of just set for a while that you're being challenged with or whatever, okay? So Taurus, this is like, where do you need to relax? Where do you need to take a step back? Let it happen. Universe is saying, I give you permission. You will not be penalized. There will not be a negative repercussion. Some of you might just decide today to call in and not go into work and take a much needed break. Go to the spa, get a massage, go get yourself pampered, whatever you got to do to refuel yourself. Do it. Universe is saying, do it. You need it. You deserve it. 100%. You've been working at full capacity, and it's time to recharge. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, which could represent fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. But as an energy you're dealing with, this might be why we need to take a break, because there's some things that are, you are experiencing internally that you thought you had resolved, but they're not, and you're actually kind of feeling conflicted or emotional about them, like you are in contemplation. And this could be about a specific person or, some other area in your life. But there's definitely, I'm bothered by this, and I'm bothered by the way that you lied to me, or the way that you used me, the way that you stole, the way that you cheated, the games you play. You did me wrong. This could be, it doesn't have to just be with like a romantic relationship or a friend. This could be something to do with the company or, some other matter in your life. It's just where you need to take a step back from this person and or situation, because what's going on is bothering you more than you have allowed yourself to realize. And this is your confirmation that this behavior is not acceptable, okay? Because now we have the Page of Wands, which is more fire energy. But I feel this is more talking about you and you being true to yourself, taking a step back. Be willing to admit to yourself whatever this behavior is not okay and is not acceptable to you. It drains you down. It really hurts you. It puts you in this place of deep introspection where you feel disconnected from other people. And it's got to stop. Like, you do not deserve this. By these cards here, you do not deserve this. There can be a resolution. But Taurus, it comes from you taking a step back and you truly contemplating and deciding what you can accept and what you can't, because you ultimately come to the conclusion that you need a life where, there's some spiritual essence to it. There's greater mysteries of the universe, and cheating and lying and being shady and all these things. It's like, I don't have time for that. Like, I don't want those experiences anymore. If you're not real with me, if you can't be straight up, I'm out of here. Like, I want to be authentic. I want to be who I am. So Taurus, today we need to take a step back from whatever person or situation this is for you. And you really need to think about what you can handle and what you can't handle moving forward, because this is the phoenix rising out of the ashes. So you taking this break, again, is going to recharge you and transform you, and you're going to be stronger than you were before, and you're ready to make any decision that you need to. So Taurus, those are your messages. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care. Hello, Gemini. Let's pull a card to see what your overall energy and advice is for today. All right, so we have purification water, emotional cleansing and rejuvenation. All right, I am so familiar with this card. I do not like getting it in a reading, but I really should enjoy it because this is actually a positive thing. This is saying today, Gemini, that you might be feeling emotional and weepy about stuff that you didn't think you still cared about or that you still had feelings about. It could be any number of things, and it's just like all of a sudden you're feeling sad and feeling nostalgic and weepy, and you're like, what is going on? Like, why am I even feeling this? And with this card, it says there's no need for concern, there's no need for introspection. A healing is taking place, okay? And I feel like it starts today, but this is a process that can last several days to several weeks where you're just purging. It's like your spirit is cleaning house within you, and you're purging all the emotions and energies that are not a part of your journey anymore, that you've overcome. And so if you're feeling emotional and weepy today about things that happened in the past, things that didn't work out, a specific person, don't act on it. Just go through the motions and realize that you are releasing, like this is a very natural, organic thing that's happening for you today. It's just like a release. And it might feel intense, but I promise you, like, by tomorrow or the day after, it's like you're gonna be like, whoa, how did I feel like that for that? Like, what? It's so weird. It's so weird, but it's a good thing. And then whatever that was, it's like it never comes to really bother you ever again. It's quite interesting. So I'm very familiar with this card, Gemini. It kind of sucks going through it, just because who wants to deal with emotions like that? But it's ultimately a blessing, and you feel better for it. So today is a day of healing, Gemini. Let the tears flow if they need to flow. So let's get some tarot advice to add to this. Yeah. Yep. Right here. This is success. See the eagle carrying the laurel there? This is success. You need this purging. You need this release, because it's just like you're feeling kind of stagnant, you know, maybe in your life, maybe in a certain area of your life. It's like there's this stagnation. Well, it's because we need to do this spiritual house cleaning, which again happens very naturally and organically. And now we have this King of Pentacles. So this could be as a person, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Or this could, you know, represent ultimately your energy, where after this process today, it's like you feel solid, you feel secure, you're feeling abundant. Also with this, I feel like these emotions need to dissipate because it's affecting some of your guys' abundance, like your money, your finance, your income, things along those lines. And so let the release happen. If you're feeling emotional today, just cry, get it out. You know, if you're not a crier, maybe do some sort of physical activity to release the energy that way. It's a purging, it's a release, which is ultimately bringing you success over stagnation in your life and any issues you may have been having with finances, with your boss, or with a fellow earth sign. So Gemini, those are your messages for today. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Cancer. Let's see what your overall energy and messages and advice for today. And we had this pop out: purification, fire, bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. So Cancer, with this coming out as your overall energy for today and the advice, this is saying that today is a day to be very honest and authentic. If you need to speak your truth somewhere, do it. Don't hold back. Don't be afraid. Be authentic and true to yourself and speak your heart, speak your soul. Others of you, this could mean that the truth is, you know, right staring you in the face, and it's maybe a truth that you didn't want to deal with, you didn't want to own. But with this card, it says, listen, facing it and owning it, even if you feel afraid, is ultimately what frees you and puts you back into a place of wholeness. So, Cancer, let's see where this truth may lie. What is going on here with this card? Let's see. Oh, wow. So we have the Tower in this position. So this is something I know that's kind of already happened in the past, and it's like today, maybe the day where you're finally facing it, because here's the Sphinx, and then this is the Chariot, which is washed upon the shore, which is the card that represents you in the tarot. So today it's like you are in a place of getting real and getting honest with yourself about where you are, why you're there, what happened, your part in it, taking responsibility and accountability, but also holding others responsible and accountable for their actions and their behaviors. So if you've been kind of like giving somebody a free pass, it's like today you can't anymore. The truth hits you and you're like, no, you need to take responsibility and accountability for your part and your actions and your role in this. If you're the one that's been kind of skipping out on, you know, owning it up in yourself, today it's like you can't help it. It's just like the truth hits you and you own it, and we're in contemplation, you know, how did this happen? How did I get here? Etc. And we're feeling, you know, really restricted. We're really like worried. It's going on big time in the mental body, because then we have this Five of Coins in this position. And in this position, it's like we're feeling guilty, we're feeling bad, we're feeling frustrated. So either this is how you're feeling towards somebody else, or even towards some sort of institution. It could be your job, it could be your insurance company, you know, it just could be different for everybody. It could be a person. You're just feeling very unrested today about it, is a nice way to put it. But again, as long as you are true to yourself, Cancer, meaning you are taking responsibility and you're owning your behavior, but also you're making others take responsibility and own their behavior, like that is the way to your resolution. That's how to free this mental turmoil and feeling restricted, like, you know, there's no options, I don't know which way to go, I'm feeling really bad, this is a lot, it's intense, it's heavy. Be honest with yourself. Speak your truth where it needs to be said. And I promise you, that's the purification of the fire of spirit. It just purifies you and returns you back into a place of wholeness. And, you know, if somebody's been taking advantage of you after this process, you're not going to ever allow them to take advantage of you again, because you just see them in the situation for what it was. And it's like you cannot tolerate it. Your soul cannot accept it or tolerate it. Okay, Cancer? So those are your messages and advice for today. I am wishing you guys all the best. Take care. Hello, Leo. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. All right, so we have evolution. So today is like a day where there's some improvement happening for Leo somewhere in their life. This is earth changes, climate changes, transformation. This could be where you're involving yourself in some sort of earth project today to, you know, help with renewable resources, things like that. But I feel for most of you, this is more about your own life and a transformation that's taking place in your life today or within you. It's like there's some sort of elevation of like status or an expansion of your consciousness where everything just kind of makes sense today if you've been feeling hazy or fuzzy about it. So Let's pull some tarot to get more information about where this transformation is taking place in your life personally. Alright, so we have the Emperor, which could represent an Aries or your boss, or maybe this is you and the stance that you're taking. And now we have this Five of Cups, and then we have your own card here, which is the Strength card, but it's in this position. So what I see here, Leo, is something that has really been an emotional heartache, like a thorn in your side, poison in your heart, really challenging you on an emotional level. It's like today is starting that change. And I love this. Look, this is card 45. This is card 4, and this is card 5. Like, come on, like that couldn't get any better of a synchronicity if you ask me. Yeah, it's like you're finally today taking control of these emotions. There's some new growth within you, and you've become very strong. You can face down your demons. You can face down your fears, because we're on the other side of the Five of Cups now. So whatever was bringing you down or making you sad, taking your energy, just not going your way, it's like today is the first day of that energy shifting into your favor, where now you are again feeling balanced, solid, stable, in control of yourself, of your life, of your emotions, because this was some really intense energy that you've been dealing with. And with evolution, it's like you have completed all that you needed to do, and now the transformation begins and you become like the boss. You are owning your emotions, your sadness, your fear, whatever it is for you, in a brand new way, and you feel more in control and in charge of yourself. And it's like you can see the long term, as maybe before you were kind of flapping in the wind. And this, you have to apply this to whatever situation in your life. If there's no situation where this relates, then this probably is not a reading for you, okay? But today you can expect a shift in your perception, in your emotions, and your reality moving forward, where we're getting rid of this sadness and this intense fear. Okay, Leo, so those are your messages for today. I am wishing you guys all the best. Take care. Hello, Virgo. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Okay. Ooh, we have reflection. So, illusion, self-examination, distortion. So, Virgo, with this card, no matter what's going on today, I feel like many of you are going to be just kind of trapped inside your heads, trapped in your inner world, really analyzing, really introspecting, either about a very specific situation or person, or just like your life overall in general. You're in deep thought, like, where have I been? What has it taught me? Where am I now? Where do I want to go? Who's really on my side? Like, who am I? It's just really deep thinking inside of you happening today. Deep reflection, deep introspection. So let's pull tarot to see what comes out in association with this right here, because it's like you guys feel as though, oh, maybe I haven't been seeing a situation or a person or myself in the proper light, and now I want to. Now I want to see the truth. Now I really want to understand, where do I need to change? What behavior do I need to own? Do I need to create more boundaries? Am I being too easy? Am I being too soft? So let's see, Virgo. So we have the Queen of Wands. This could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, or this is an energy where this person is incredibly charismatic. You're very drawn into their energy. This could be you, you know, this could be your energy today where people are just very attracted to you, but you're like, no, I don't want to deal with you. Like, I got my own stuff. See how her eyes are closed? So that's why I'm saying I feel like you're kind of in your inner self trying to figure things out, and you know, everybody's like, hey Virgo, hey Virgo, hey Virgo, and you're like, could you scram? Like, I don't have time for you today. Or you are in deep reflection about this particular person, and again, their energy is very warm, you're very attracted to it, you're very drawn into it. They could be incredibly physically attractive as well. Now we have this Hanged Man, and it's like, I understand the reflection. It's like I can't see through the veil. I can't see through the illusion. There's something I'm missing. There's something I don't understand. I'm feeling restricted. I'm feeling blocked. So whatever this block is I feel it has you introspecting, and oh my God, look at here. We have the King of Wands. So we have a couple here, the King and Queen of Wands. And this position, it's perfect with this reflection. It's like things that you didn't think would bother you are bothering you. Things you thought you had moved beyond, you're not moved beyond them. And that might be like you're in this place of today, like, why am I not able to get past this? And that's why you're in reflection. And, you know, ultimately, I'm going to pull the next card for you. I'll pull the next two, because this is saying like your success does come by going into your shell and really reflecting today, not expressing your emotions, even if you're like moody or mad or somebody's just irritating you. Like, don't show it. It's like, be mysterious today, Virgo. Don't open up. And that's where your success comes into play. It's like you just need to reflect, observe others. You don't have time for anybody else's nonsense today. And don't expose yourself emotionally. That's where your success comes. And I think through this introspection, this reflection, you're going to find the answers and solutions that you are seeking. So those are your messages for today, Virgo. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Libra. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Almost lost the deck. Okay, Libra. What do we have? Ooh, we have Gaia. This is the most powerful card in the entire deck. Wisdom, knowledge, spiritual understanding. So today, some Libras might actually be out and about enjoying nature, enjoying the outdoors today. Others of you could be very served by spending some time in nature. But most importantly, there may be a decision you have to make today, or there's a situation or something on your mind that is going to require more of a spiritual approach rather than an intellectual or emotional approach to create a solution or a resolution. It's, you know, what's your spirit saying to you? What is your knowledge base about life and your life experience? Connect with your soul. And some of you, that's going to come through being out in nature. I highly recommend doing a meditation to connect with Gaia and see what comes to you in that meditation. There's tons of free ones on YouTube. So today, it's a day to come from our spirit rather than our logical mind or our heart even. It's, what does your spirit say? What is your soul telling you? You might also receive some incredible spiritual information, understanding today as well. It's like a day of walking with the spirits, really, with this card. So you are walking with the spirits today, Libra. And I don't know why, but it's like some of you, I think, are attending a funeral today. And this here is like that the circle of life. From the earth we are formed, and to the earth we must perish type of energy and meaning. And this is like the confirmation of my life was complete. I completed my cycles, therefore I must return to the earth, but I will be reborn again. Okay, so that was just kind of like a little side message for somebody out there that needed to hear that. Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the King of Wands. So some of you could be dealing with fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, but what I see more here is you guys might just be feeling really bored today. Like, I need a shake up in my life. I need a change out of this routine, because this would be the next card out, which is a cosmic yes. There might be a new opportunity that shows up today for you, Libra, but this might be an opportunity of something that is a missed opportunity in the past. So it's like today, you're really wanting this missed opportunity to come back in your life because you feel like it would be an adventure. It's what you want. It's what you want to do. And it's like, yeah, this definitely could happen. Some of you, I feel like it's showing back up today, and you're like, whoa. And that might be where you need to come from a spiritual place and just go with it, because if you try to think about it, you're going to get indecisive, even though you really want it. If you try to come at it emotionally, you're going to get all mixed up. So I feel like that's why really just pay attention to the prompting of your soul. What is stirring in your soul? What is making your soul chime? That is what you need to pursue. And this opportunity coming to you, if it doesn't feel right in your soul, even if it's something you really want, you might want to refrain, okay? But if it's chiming in your soul and you're feeling kind of reluctant, again, indulge, because your soul knows best today. And it looks like Libra needs some shakeup, needs some excitement, needs some fun. Any invites come your way today for happy hour or to go do this, go do that, do it. You will have a good time. You will have some fun. There's something showing up that's going to break up the monotony that you have been experiencing, and go with your soul. Stay out of that head, okay? So those are your messages for today, Libra. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care. Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what your overall energy and advice is for today. Okay, we have healing, reconnecting with your true nature. So Scorpio, with this card, this says, over the last few months, you have somehow veered off your path of your authentic self, okay? And that doesn't mean like you're lying or cheating or anything. It's just like you've lost focus of what it is that you want, what your goals are, what you've been trying to achieve. It could be somebody has totally distracted you off your path. It could be that, without knowing it, you've just, energies change, priorities change. But it's like today, you just have this sense of, hey, I feel like I've kind of lost myself somehow, somewhere along the way, and I don't like that. And it's like this understanding, and then you are returning to your own heart. So if you've been feeling sad, if you've been feeling kind of down, kind of depressed, it's returning to your own inner self, to your own heart, loving yourself, honoring yourself, giving the energy to yourself is gonna do so much for you. It's like what the doctor ordered. You need to return to your own heart and allow healing to take place inside of you where it needs to take place. And you have to remember that anger and hatred and bitterness are just other ways of holding on still. Okay, so if you find yourself in that stance with a person or situation or circumstance in your life, that might be where you need to surrender that and return to your heart space and allow the healing to take place inside of you. So very nice energy for the day. It's a day of healing. You're going to probably experience it in more than one area of your life. But let's see, let's pull some tarot to get some information, some more information. Anyways. All right, I feel like right there. Yep, because look, we've been restricted in our, something in our life has been restricting us. It may even be our own thoughts, and that's what we're breaking free from. Okay, we're breaking free from this restriction, because look at next up, we have the Nine of Swords in this position right here, which you can see the breaking dawn through the window. On this side, you know, we're feeling really trapped and hopeless. But on this side, it's like we're finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So we're finally, you know, breaking free of this restriction. And then now here we have the sun in this position. So I feel like today is a day where it's the start of the healing, if you so choose. You know, this is really going on for many of you in the mental body. And here's the eagle, the representation of Scorpio. And it's saying, look, the heartache, the struggle, the obstacle, it's almost over. Okay, you're almost to the end. Because on this side of the sun card, this is where the healing takes place. This is where everything begins to change, all right? On this side, it's like we're almost through that dark night of the soul energy, all those restrictions, everything that's been holding us back. It's like today we are getting rid of this energy. We are becoming aware of it, and it's time to heal. And it's like this is what you're naturally drawn to do, is to heal and to release and to free your mind. So if you've been having a lot of negative thoughts, or there's a lot of worry and anxiety going through your mental body, you need to do some meditations while you sleep to help balance out that energy, because you're almost through it, okay? This is like that light, that glimmer, that first ray of the sun as it's rising, this energy right here, and you're going to begin to heal, and it's going to get better. Okay, Scorpio, so those are your messages for today. I am wishing you all the very best. Take care.